In this video, I'm going to focus on learning the rule of thirds. Hey, what's up? I'm Earl. Now, I'm going to do my best to explain what the rule of thirds are, at least the way I understand it. And it's like the bread and butter for cinematography and photography mainly. And so let's just show you here, and I'm going to try to get my shadow out of the picture because you know how I feel. So on our cameras, we got a grid. You can add a grid to your camera or your phone, and it has like 9 boxes in it, right? So the way I understand it, now if you're an expert, please feel free to drop some comments and any feedback. But like, for instance, if I'm going to show off the sky more, I want to put I'll use the horizon as the marker, and I'm going to use the bottom third of it for the ground, right? So 2/3 are in the sky and 1/3 on the ground. And then if I want to show off the ground more, I'll put it down like this to where the ground is in 2/3 of the picture and 1/3 of it is for the sky. And I can show another example here. There's Teddy. So we'll use this old building here, and I think it's I think it might have been a well or some water thing. Anyway, and so you can, right now it's just dead in the center, right? So what I also want to do is try to put it on a third to the left and the right. So now, where it's 1/3 in the picture here, okay, and I can try to get the horizon 1/3. Then but I'm going to use it more this way. No, there's my, I love my shadow. So I'll put it on the left side of the 1/3, and now let's try it this way. So now my shadow's out of it, at least. We'll do 1/3 this way, and now I don't know exactly how the horizon works up on that, so I can't get it in if I want to do all right, so there, now the 2/3 of it's, or 1/3 of it's on the right, and 1/3 of the sky is in there. So it kind of brings out things a little better, being just give you a 360 instead of just right in the middle, right? So it kind of adds a little bit to the picture there. Do you get what I'm saying? And I think I could use so I'm using the top of the building there as the line for the top of the 1/3 of the top in this way. So that's what I basically did. I went around and tried to get a bunch of different videos this week with the third. Now, I've learned, I kind of found out about this a while ago. I don't remember within last year when I first started making videos and getting interested in the photography and cinematography of things. And I think it definitely elevated my pictures and videos a lot. So of course I didn't make it up. I had to find it out, but it's good practice. And the life lesson that it gives me today, so I'm going to try to focus on there. So now it's focus on the sky. No clouds in the sky today, so it's kind of not too much, and it's kind of flat around here. But here we go. It just adds another element. So my life lesson for this week, this video, is self-centeredness, right? So as I showed that picture of the building before, now it's dead right in the center. That's how I could look at things in life. I think I could definitely be a little self-centered. I think a lot of people may be self-centered, but I'm not judging. I'm not the one to judge that. That's up to you. Now, the thing I realized is I definitely believe, before recovery, there was a lot more self-centeredness. Now having children, there's other things I got to sacrifice and try not to make it about myself. And I do think that, I don't know, I feel like a lot of people are pretty self-centered. But then there's a lot of good people out there too. Like I said, there's no judge here. That's just my thought. What's up, buddy? That I'm trying to be a better person. For example, with Rollo, having surgery and, it's financial, it's stuff, and just worried about him doing that. I know it's the 3rd video where I've talked about it, but this is what's on my mind, that I could get caught up on that, like, oh, man, all about me, and which I don't want to do, right? Because nobody wants to hear that all the time, right? At least I'm talking about my daily life. I'm not just talking about videos here. So, and the kids, my stepkids are a good life lesson about that for sure. You know, I could think we grew up kind of, you know, we're in our own world, right? I believe at least, right? But the thing what they teach me is that, you know, they're good kids, and they kind of get me out of the self-centeredness to where, you know, I gotta kind of take care of them. Same thing with Rollo. I put him, try to put him first, right? And a lot of times the kids have a lot of things going on in their life that I want to hear about, I need to hear about, and if I'm too preoccupied by my own self-centeredness, I won't hear that stuff, right? You know, and they need some sort of guidance, or at least, you know what I'm trying to say, you know, they want to talk to people. And their mom, bless her heart, she is so good about that. You know, I've only come into their life more often in the last year, and she is so good about their emotions and their feelings, and you know, understand where they're at. And I'm learning that. Maybe I'm learning that as we go. What are you doing? So that's the thing, trying to work on the self-centered. I will say, if you're wondering where Rollo is, right now Rollo is at his surgery. He's in the middle of surgery right now. And come on, let's go this way. Let's go back this way for a minute. Come on, let's go this way. Come on, someone's coming this way, so let's walk this way for a minute. Go, go, go. He doesn't want to go backwards. So come on this way. Come on, come in the video. What was I gonna say? With Rollo, he is in the middle of his surgery. And I recorded yesterday, but it was so windy that it didn't come out well. And I have my DJI mic on, and the thing with the mic was I didn't realize I didn't have the wind reduction thing on my camera. Well, here's another good example of an old building that I'm just gonna use. I'm just gonna put it in the third of the picture there and see how that goes. So, like last video, I just took some clips that I'll show on here. But what I want you to do, let's be a little vulnerable here, since, you know, what are areas in your life that you may be self-centered that you could improve on? Come on, come on. I know, I know there's something. So I will work on it every day. Try to give more attention to the people around me, because it's not all about me. It's not all about him. It's all about you, not all about me. Well, thank you for watching. I will see you through the lens later.